Hi there YouTube friends, Auntie. Welcome back to Auntie A's Kitchen. I hope you're all having a fantastic week, and hi there to all of the new subscribers. Really appreciate you joining. Today, as you've seen in the thumbnail, oats prepared in 3 different ways. And if you like eating oats as much as I do, then make sure to check out 2 other recipes. I'll leave a link in the description below for some delicious banana cinnamon oatmeal pancakes and some banana chocolate chip cookies. Both very simple to prepare and incredibly delicious. Today's video, I'm going to kick off with my favorite winter breakfast, some porridge. I love eating porridge. It's warm, it's healthy, and it keeps you filled up. I'm going to show you how to prepare some traditional rolled oats as well as some traditional Scottish oatmeal. I'm also going to share with you my 3 favorite flavor combinations when making porridge. In the second part of the video, I'm going to take you through some no fuss, no bake energy balls. What's great about these, again, you can put in any ingredient that you have available and they are so tasty. I like to eat them with some yogurt and fruit in the morning, or if I'm in a rush, take them on the go. And they're also great to have as a healthy snack option. In the third part of the video, I'm going to show you 2 simple, delicious smoothies. So I really appreciate you watching and joining today. Let's get cooking. I order my Scottish oatmeal online, and because it's stone ground, I think it produces a creamier porridge. It doesn't matter what you use to measure out your Scottish oatmeal, just remember the ratio 1:3, 1 part oats to 3 parts liquid. When preparing traditional Scottish oatmeal, and for the perfect consistency, you only need oats, water and a pinch of salt, and maybe a splash of milk once it's cooked, but you will see my personal preference is to use a mix of water and milk. Instead of milk, you could also use almonds, soy or oatmeal. It doesn't look like very much porridge, but trust me, it will fill you up very quickly, and don't forget we're going to be adding some toppings. So on a medium to low heat, you're going to want to stir your porridge occasionally. Traditionally, a spurtle, a long wooden stick, is used to stir the porridge, but if like me you don't have one, then just use a wooden spoon. Season your porridge with some salt, and this will not only add some depth, but bring out the sweetness in the toppings you add later. Your porridge will take about 10 minutes to cook and thicken. As you see in the video, I keep bringing the pot to the camera so that you can see how the consistency of the porridge changes over time. Once your porridge is nice and creamy, turn off the heat and just let your porridge sit and continue thickening for about 3 to 5 minutes. During this time, you can prepare your porridge toppings. There are just so many options when it comes to toppings: nut butters, syrups and honey, fruit, nuts, seeds, jams and chocolate. Just have fun experimenting with different flavor combinations. As you can see in the video, the porridge thickened up as it rested. I don't like my porridge too thick, so this consistency is perfect for me. As I mentioned in the introduction, I would share some of my favourite toppings with you. On my first porridge, I use a banana and some chia seeds, which also happen to be very healthy, and I finish with a drizzle of honey. On my second porridge that I made the previous day, I top with some of my all-time favourite fruit, pomegranate and chia seeds. The natural sweetness of the pomegranate and the vibrant colour make this one of my all-time favourite toppings. If, like me, you love eating pomegranate, then may I recommend you watch my salmon and fish cake pomegranate ricotta salad video, where I will share not only a simple and delicious recipe, but in the video I will show you the easiest and quickest way to remove seeds from a pomegranate. Rolled oats, also known as old-fashioned oats, are oat groats that are steamed and rolled into flakes. They tend to cook faster because of the larger surface area. They can be found in most supermarkets, which makes them a great pantry staple as they can be used in so many different recipes. When making rolled oats, the ratio is 1:2, 1 part oats to 2 parts liquid. You could add some cinnamon spice if you wanted, and if you want a chocolate flavoured porridge, then add a spoonful of cocoa powder. Cook it in exactly the same way as before until nice and creamy. I personally like the texture of the bits of oats in my porridge. However, if you would like a smoother consistency, then I recommend leaving your oats sitting in the liquid 5 to 10 minutes before cooking, and this will help to soften them up. Alternatively, add a little bit more liquid to your pan and cook them for longer. With all the fancy different toppings you could choose, sometimes it's the simple things that taste the best. Another personal favourite topping of mine is to sprinkle some dark brown sugar over the porridge. The hot porridge melts the sugar and makes it simply delightful. Leave a comment below and let me know your favourite porridge toppings, as I'd be interested to try them. This no fuss, no bake energy ball recipe I will share with you today is not only easy, but it's so flexible, leaving you to take the flavour combinations in any direction you want. We will start off by preparing our base mixture. So, into a large mixing bowl, add a cup of rolled oats and a pinch of salt. You will need to use some sticky ingredients to hold everything together, so I recommend using about 8 to 9 prunes blended up, and for those of you living in Korea, you can get these from Home Plus or Costco. Then, a spoon of peanut butter. Today I'm using crunchy, but you could also use smooth or any kind of nut butter. water, and then finish off with 2 spoons of honey or syrup. Mix all of your ingredients together, and then what I like to do is grab some of the mixture in your hand and make a ball to check that you have the right consistency. Then pop this mixture into the fridge, and this will give you time to get ready the other ingredients. Today I will show you 3 of my top flavour combinations: chocolate chip, chocolate, fruit and nut, and I will use raisins and almonds for this, and my third energy ball will be cranberries with white chocolate. If you don't have any kind of blender, then just place your nuts into a bag and use a heavy object to smash and break them up into smaller pieces. Divide your energy ball mixture into bowls depending on the amount of different flavours that you're going to be preparing, and then add your different flavour and toppings to each bowl. In England we have a wonderful fruit and nut chocolate bar, so I add some cocoa powder and a splash of water to make a chocolate base in which to mix the fruit and nuts. This recipe will yield about 18 energy balls depending on what size you make them. I usually make them in advance as they keep really well in the fridge in an airtight container. Next I mix together my chocolate chips, and if you don't have any of these, just crumble up some chocolate and put that inside of your energy balls. The last flavour combination I prepare today is some white chocolate and cranberries. Once all of your ingredients are mixed together, it's time to make the balls. I like to wear gloves as this stops your hands from getting messy, but just mould the ingredients together until you have a ball just slightly smaller than a golf ball, but at the end of the day, make them whatever size you would like. Similar to the porridge, you can add any additional flavour combination you would like: dried fruit, nuts, seed, chocolate. As I always say, just take this recipe and have fun with it. When I make the energy balls, I'll make different combinations of textures and flavours depending on the season we are in and the ingredients I have in the cupboard. I'll even add in some protein powder. Some of the combinations I like to make: chocolate fruit and nut, chocolate chip, cranberry and white chocolate chip, carrot cake, Christmas mulled wine, apple pie, trail mix, triple chocolate and mint chocolate, just to name a few. A fun and different way to eat oats is in a smoothie. The first thing you want to do is blend up half a cup of rolled oats, as this will give your smoothie a nice consistency. Make sure to knock your lid or the oat flour will go everywhere. Then add 1 banana and a cup of milk. Alternatively, you could use almonds, soy or oat milk. I like to finish off with a sprinkling of cinnamon. Just like the previous 2 recipes, once you have your base, you can then build this in any way that you would like. For this first simple smoothie, I just add 8 frozen strawberries. Again, you could also add some protein powder, but just be aware you might need to add some more liquid to balance this out. This is a great healthy breakfast option and easy to take on the go. The strawberries offer a natural sweetness, and this smoothie is not only filling but delicious. The second smoothie is made in a similar way as the first: oats, milk and a banana. Then instead of the strawberries, I add a good handful of greens. Today I'm using spinach, but sometimes I'll also use kale. Then 2 kiwis for sweetness, and blend this up. Make sure to have a taste, and you'll notice in the video that I add a spoon of honey, and that's because my banana was underripe and I wanted a little more sweetness. I will often put greens of some sort into my morning smoothies, and again, similar with previous recipes, I'll make different flavours depending on what ingredients I have available and what fruit is in season. So here we have 3 simple to prepare recipe ideas using oatmeal: a heartwarming morning porridge, some easy to make energy balls, great as a healthy snack, and a smoothie for those on the go mornings. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. God bless. Chop bok ham na da.